A thread by Carlos Osuita. Joe Biden gives one answer that shows you exactly why you must not vote for Joe Biden. President Trump is right to make this an issue. Link in the thread. Since Biden is almost unintelligible, click the CC for subtitles. Isn't that great? A presidential candidate who needs subtitles. Quote, if you're president, would you seek to increase the number of Supreme Court nominees? Now, since nobody knows how anything works, she meant the number of Supreme Court seats. We currently have 9. The Democrats want to add more seats. Biden's answer, that's exactly what they want me to talk about, so we don't talk about how they're violating the Constitution now. This is an astonishing lie. Trump is fulfilling his obligation as president according to the Constitution. Article 2, Section 2, Clause 2, the Appointments Clause, quote, he shall nominate and by and with the advice and consent of the Senate shall appoint ambassadors, other public ministers and consuls, judges of the Supreme Court, end quote. The Democrats' position is that since people have already voted, Trump must wait until after the election in order to appoint a replacement for Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Who told those people to vote early? They risked massive changes in the political arena before the election. They rolled the dice, and if they wanted a leftist justice, they lost the gamble. Not our problem. Biden has also said that if he reveals his positions before the election, then they become the issue. Damn right they do. Elect me to find out what I'll do. That means he loses. This isn't Obamacare. We have to pass the bill to find out what's in it. A pig and a poke is something you buy without learning anything about it or even seeing it before you purchase it. Biden is a senile pig in a poke. The Election Commission can't change the rules without both sides agreeing. If they try cutting off Trump's mic, he'll produce his own. Watch him do it. If the Democrats want to avoid another beatdown, they have to stop lying, and their moderators have to stop helping the senile old man. This is what the Democrats are trying on us. From YouTube, link in the thread, Mars attacks, don't run, we are your friends. The lies are so transparent now that they're just funny. Democrats combine childish lies with personal qualities that are 100% off-putting. Repulsive, hideous people, belligerent, insulting, violent, threatening, and they still think they're going to win. The most compelling characters in fiction and reality are complex. Ambiguity is very interesting. Ben Affleck gets a bad rap as a terrible actor, but he's made at least a couple of classics. His best movie is Going All the Way. Going All the Way trailer, link in the thread. He was the most popular kid in high school before being drafted and serving in the Korean War. Jeremy Davies is the school nobody, an unsocialized bookworm who everybody picked on. He too gets drafted and goes off to war. On the way home on the train, Affleck approaches him. There's this amazing tension because Affleck has this ambiguity that makes us slightly afraid that this is all a giant mind game. We worry that Davies thinks the friendship is real, but maybe Affleck is just setting him up for another humiliation. The movie is a study of every form of relationship: parent-child, friendship, romantic, theocratic, artistic, intellectual, and physical. What's real? We don't know until the end. But my brother and I agreed that Affleck put in a masterful performance. The mystery is this: what's he going to do next? We know what every single Democrat politician and anchor and reporter and pundit is going to say. Whatever Trump says and does is wrong. No need to listen to them. We never know what Trump is going to say or do next. All we know is that it's going to benefit us and be successful. He's a massively charismatic alpha male. How can he lose against Joe Biden? And don't tell me about the Democratic cheating. They can't even control a dozen Antifa, much less a flawlessly running nationwide vote stealing operation. Have you ever noticed that none of your fears ever come true? Doesn't that tell you something?
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.